All right. The year is 2002. I am a junior lecturer at a tertiary academic institution, and I am in America for the third time in my life. I love going to America. The first thing you do when you get off the plane and you check into wherever it is you got to check into is you want to go to the supermarket. You really want to go walking down that long, long aisle of processed cheese, which somehow says it's cheese, but it's the brightest yellow cheese you've ever seen in your life. And when you look at the instructions and the ingredients on the packet, it doesn't even mention the word cheese in the ingredients. It gives you a mystifying selection of chemicals, emulsifiers, corn syrup solids, fats, anti-caking agents, and colour, which comes in a variety of as yet uncipherable numbers. Anyway, you're in the supermarket, you're in Washington, D.C. Everybody at the place you're staying said, don't go to the supermarket. So, well, why not? I always go to the supermarket. It's like, Kiwis, we go to the supermarket. They said, the supermarket is in the bad part of town. Don't go to the supermarket. It's like, oh man. Whatever you do, don't go to the supermarket in the bad part of town and be there after dark. So, oh, okay. Sure enough, 3.5 hours later, bad part of town, after dark, in a supermarket. So, okay, I'm breaking all the rules today. The supermarket is full of those menacing big blokes who've clearly just come back from a couple of tour duties through Iraq. We're talking somewhat, rattled by artillery and somewhat desensitized by violence. It does have a term, but post-traumatic stress disorder doesn't seem to really call it like it is. It's like, oh yeah, let's give it a nice name and people will accept these men wandering around fucked up in camo uniform with guns on the dashboard of their utes. Anyway, I'm in Washington, I'm in a supermarket, I'm in the bad part of town, it's after dark. It is food stamp night. The Desert Storm veterans were pushing around the trolleys and they had only 2 food items in their trolley: tuna and Pepsi Max. You think, whoa, that is a curious diet. Clearly sustainable for short-term bursts of misery, but on a long-term basis, no. Somewhat sapping of some of the essential amino acids, vitamins and minerals and stuff like that we need to live. Anyway, having taken in the Desert Storm veterans in the supermarket in Washington and dutifully filed that away into the back recesses of the mind, 7 years later, and I kid you not, 7 years later, 2,942 days and nights later, I'm in a cafe in Dunedin. And this thing, the curious diets of the poor, the downtrodden, and the so-called mentally ill, pops out. On your marks, Mr. Casey, you may start, and I will too. This is called The Curious Diets of the Poor, the Downtrodden, and the So-Called Mentally Ill. It starts off, obviously, with some large Pepsi Max and some big tins of tuna. Moves seamlessly to Listerine and Caramello chocolate. Or free-range eggs and oranges and heroin, or pork bones, basmati rice, or single malt whiskies with ripple cut sour cream potato chips, or hastily microwaved steak and cheese pies. Steak and cheese pies with Bonvita. Curiously fucking curiously strong peppermints, with 2-minute noodles? How about overboiled cabbage on extra thick white bread toast? Or personal favourite, Tetra Pak custard and chocolate fish and pineapple lumps. Yum. Or the cans of fruit salad and low alcohol beer, or wait for it, fried white flour, and water. Oh, that'll be the fried white flour and the water mixture topped with strawberry jam. Or roasted mutton flap. I'll repeat that. Roasted mutton flap. Yum. Roasted mutton flap and low-calorie spearmint chewing gums. That's roasted mutton flap and low-calorie spearmint chewing gums. It's the personal favourite, hydroponic skunk marijuana and budget tin spaghetti. Yeah. I know you want some. Or lime-flavoured dairy foods. Lime-flavoured dairy foods and malt biscuits. Or hot water and soy sauce. Hot water, soy sauce, sugar. Hot water, soy sauce, sugar, Marmite. Repeat. Hot water, soy sauce, sugar and Marmite. Hot water, soy sauce, sugar and Marmite. Or badly mashed potatoes mixed. Badly mashed potatoes mixed with more badly mashed potatoes and it's the instant macaroni mixtures topped with yesterday's leftover muffins and it's the stewed cooking apples. It's the stewed cooking apples. It's the stewed cooking apples with the edible wax birthday candles. Full stop.